everyone, it is Susie, and I hope everybody is having a great New Year's. It's hard to believe we're moving into 2021. Gosh, time just flies, doesn't it? So I have this new project, the bullet journal. I have never made a bullet journal before and really haven't been that interested in them. And I watched a video, I think it was last month, that Ronda Winstead had. And anyway, the way she done it was so much fun. And so I had left her a little message there about, I was going to have to give that a try because hers was a lot more on the collaging side and just a little more fun than the bullet journal that I've seen. And I can't draw or, that kind of stuff. So there are some beautiful bullet journals when people can draw and make their own little fun, painting on their papers, but I can't do that. So I just am not talented that way. And so anyway, I had told her, that I was going to give this a try in the new year possibly. And so we got to talking and decided to do a collab. She had asked me if I would, want to do a collab with her. And so what we're going to do is just once a month for this year, do a spread for that month and just share it with you. And I will be linking her video and her vice versa. And we will just share each other's work on these spreads. So anyway, so I went ahead and I got my cover done. This is just a Reader's Digest book, and I have made a cloth cover for it. And I have a craft with me that will probably be in a couple of parts, 2 or possibly 3 parts, making the book, and then of course with the January and the February months done. So anyway, I'm going to share them with you, and then I will just go ahead and in this video start the craft with me. And like I said, it will either be in 2 parts or maybe 3, depending on how lengthy they are when I get to editing the video. So anyway, my cover, and I will show you how I make that in the craft with me. I just went ahead and put 2021 and bullet journal. I just simply made this and printed it out on my computer. This is just, I believe this is probably a Pinterest image. I don't know if it's one that I had. But anyway, there is that image, which I absolutely love. I did use some ticking here on the cover. And then on the inside here, I have, of course, used masking tape and some of the fun age tape. I may put something in here later on, but for now it's just blank. I wanted to reinforce my spine a little bit, so I went ahead and used some masking tape. I did it in the back as well, and just added some of the age tape to have a little fun with it there. And so here is my inside cover here, and if I needed to, I could always add the index on both of these sides. Now, I don't know that I need an index. My life is not that busy. I mean, when you work, 10 hours a day, 4 days a week, and then if you have to work any overtime, you do it on Friday, there's not a lot of time to do anything during the week. So for me and a bullet journal, I really only needed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That would be it. Anything I needed to get done is going to be done on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So what I have done is I went ahead and left the place for an index. If I needed to use this, I could use this side and just, put some paper over this, and then use this side as well. So, but I don't plan on having an index. So, that's just personal preference there. So what I did was I started out with January. Of course, January being cold, I wanted to add a little cute photo here. And of course I chose this one with the little girl dressed as a snowman. I thought that was so cute. And then on this side, I still have places if I need to write something, I can do it here or even here. This is just a little fussy cut piece out of a kit that I got from, well, I can't remember where I got it. I'll have to put it in the description box. I did use some of it on down here. So anyway, I will find out where they came from, and I will put that in the description box. So anyway, I was going, have done a journal out of this coffee and that kind of theme, and so this was a really cute digital for that. So I just had some pieces and decided to go ahead and fussy cut some of it out, and then I used a couple pieces here in my January. Antique papery. That is where these digitals come from. Antique papery. And so anyway, I will put that link in the description box. So what I did, and I explained to you where I find these on in the Craft With Me, but I've got just a small calendar. I didn't want anything big to spread over 2 pages. I just wanted something small that I could reference if I needed to. And like I said, most of my dates are going to be the Friday, Saturday, and Sundays that I would have anything even penciled in. So I've added that for January. And then here is, I know it's not much paper to see, but this is some of that antique paper. I did use the sewing machine just to add January on a little fabric there. Here is my dates, and like my Friday falls on the 1st, 2nd, and the 3rd is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so I have got 8th, 9th, and 10th for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that's how I will do my my dates. And then over here I have simply did the task. I just used time cards for these. And that is what I'm going to do for my task. Over here I made the little boxes. And I have got a word of the day, but it will actually be the word of the month. And I thought it would be fun to put a quote or a scripture or something like that. And then I've got goals, and I've got looking ahead. These I have fussy cut. And anyway, that is my January. That is my January spread there. So, and this is some fun stitching. And then here is my February. And I had this left over from a time card as well. And so I just made it in case I needed a little extra writing space. If I need it for January, I have it. If I don't need it in January, I can push it over to February. And so that I just kept that and just put a little, some fun little lace and stuff on it. And here is my February. I will be using the same calendar. As far as I know, I'm just going to use the same calendar throughout 2021. So this is my February, and I have used this for my task this time. And I have just got several pieces throughout with that. And February, I did use a little cute image there. And I just did the same way. I just put it on and put my little photo corners on and kind of had it as a cover page. And then here is my February. I've added these for my tasks. That's what I thought I would use those for. And I've just kind of spread them out. I actually did cuts by hand, just some hearts. Those are just hand cut hearts for February. Then I added a little bit of doodle on them for like stitching. That's about as far as my talent goes with that kind of stuff. And then here I've got a little parchment heart with a little tea bag heart. Once again, I've got my looking ahead and my goals. And my word of the month is what it will be. Got a cute little girl there. that I used for Valentine's Day. And here are my dates. Of course, the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the following weekend, and I have the dates, and I can write anything I need to there. So that is my February. So, and I have got these started now for March. And the plan is in March, I believe, we are going to upload videos sometime in the middle of the maybe the second or maybe even the third week of the month for the following month. That way they're kind of done ahead of time before the month gets here. So that is the plan. And anyway, this will be a lot of fun. It's new territory. Hopefully I'll get better as I go. As with anything, when you first start something, you know, you're just kind of winging it. And you're just trying to kind of get something together. So hopefully I'll get better as I go, and you know, something you've never done before. It's just a little, you know, a little tedious in the beginning. So anyway, guys, that is the plan for the bullet journal, and I will share with you, of course, each month. And then I guess, like I said, the craft with me is going to begin here in just a minute, and it will be in several parts. So we'll get together again on the bullet journal when I get ready to make the March spread, and I will do that in February and get that video posted either the second or third week of February. So anyway, have a great, great day, guys, and I hope you enjoy the craft with me's. Okay, so I wanted to do just a quick little tutorial on putting the book together. I have not done, of course, you know, a bullet journal, as I've said previously, but anyway, Rhonda had just kind of suggested the Reader's Digest, the old Reader's Digest books to alter, because that's what she has used. And anyway, so it ended up, I did find an old Reader's Digest book, and so I'm going with that. Now, I decided to go ahead and get this just like a little padded cover. So I have a tutorial on these easy journal covers, and that's just kind of what I've done. It's just done the same thing. It's just two fabrics together, and then a little bit of that batting in between. It's not real puffy, but just enough to make it, you know, a little padded there. And so I'm going to cover the book. I want to actually cover the book in that, I think. And so I'm thinking I'm going to leave the spine loose. I'm not going to glue it down, but anyway, that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab my Fabri-Tac. And I'm actually, let's see, this is a new one. I'm actually going to cut this open here, because I have not used this one. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just, now I have, of course, prepared my book. I didn't want the variations of color that I actually had on the book to come through, so I just took a little bit of that Liquitex, the really thick medium. And so that is kind of what I use, just to get some white on the edges there. I didn't have any paint. I would have normally used just a paint to do that, but I really didn't have any, so that's what I used. I'm going to just kind of use my finger to rub that Fabri-Tac around a little. And anyway, I'm going to have it cover the edge of the book there is what I'm going to do. I did leave a little bit hanging over there because I really wanted that white, this little white part to hang over in my book. So that's kind of what I did. I'm just going to get that nice and the reason why I used two fabrics, if you're wondering, even though this was not going to show, it's simply because I didn't want any of the batting showing, and I wanted a little bit of white overhang. So that's kind of what I did that for. That was my thinking. I just wanted it to have a little bit of something else, because I am going to decorate the cover. I probably won't do it in this video, but I plan on decorating the cover, and so probably a little later on. And I am really using Fabri-Tac generously on this, so I am just going to be really liberal with it. Okay, and then I'm going to pull that a little tight there. I'm just going to kind of do that. Now, like I said, I have not done my spine. I'm going to leave that spine undone so that when I open the book and things, that it, you know, it has its freedom there to kind of move how it needs to. So I'm just going to leave the spine unglued. That's what I'm going to do. So okay, so there is, whoops, my mat is moving. So there is my cover. And I like that. I like that it's, you know, it's a little hangover there. That's just kind of fun. All right, so I'm going to give that a minute to dry.